In the very beginning, before time learned how to move, before space learned how to stretch, before light discovered how to glow, there was only a quiet mystery. Not darkness, not emptiness, but a deep, calm stillness that had no shape, no direction, and no sound. It is difficult for the human mind to imagine a moment before everything, yet science gently invites us to close our eyes and drift into that unimaginable calm. In this peaceful stillness, the universe had not yet taken its first breath. There were no stars to shimmer, no galaxies to slowly rotate, and no planets to carry silent dreams across endless space. There was only potential, resting quietly, like a sleeping ocean before the first wave is born. As we relax into this idea, we can imagine the universe as a tiny point of unimaginable energy, smaller than a grain of dust, smaller than anything we can picture, holding within it every star that would ever shine, every world that would ever exist, and every story that would ever unfold. This tiny beginning did not feel rushed. It did not feel violent. In the language of sleepy science, the Big Bang was not an explosion into chaos, but a soft awakening of space itself. The universe did not burst into being like a sudden storm. Instead, it gently began to expand, slowly and quietly, like a deep breath taken by something vast and ancient. In this early moment, there was no sound, because sound needs air, and there was no air yet. There was no light, because light had not yet learned how to travel. There was only warmth, spread evenly across everything that existed, and everything existed in the same place. Imagine floating in a warm, silent ocean of energy, where there is no up or down, no before or after, only a gentle feeling of being. This is the closest way our minds can drift toward the beginning of time, where even time itself had not yet learned how to flow. As the universe slowly expanded, it cooled, like warm tea left quietly on a table at night. In this cooling, the first simple building blocks of matter began to form. Tiny particles gently appeared, not in a rush, but in a slow, graceful dance. These particles would one day become atoms, and atoms would one day become stars, and stars would one day light the way for planets, oceans, and life. But for now, everything was still simple, soft, and calm, drifting in a newborn universe that had just opened its eyes. Billions of years ago, this newborn universe was a quiet place of glowing mist. There were no bright stars yet, no galaxies spinning in majestic spirals. The universe was like a deep fog of light and energy, slowly stretching outward in all directions. There was no center to this expansion, because space itself was expanding everywhere at once. Every point in the universe was moving gently away from every other point, like ripples on a perfectly calm lake, spreading without noise, without urgency, without any destination in mind. As time passed, the universe continued to cool, and in this cooling, tiny islands of matter began to gather. Gravity, the gentle pull that would later shape galaxies and cradle planets, began its quiet work. Slowly, softly, matter drifted together, forming faint clouds in the endless dark. These clouds would one day ignite into the first stars, but for a long while, the universe rested in darkness, wrapped in a soft cosmic night. This period is sometimes called the Cosmic Dark Ages, a time before the first light of stars touched the universe. Yet even in this darkness, there was beauty, because everything was slowly preparing for the light to come. When the first stars finally awakened, they did not shout into existence. They glowed quietly, like distant lanterns appearing one by one in an endless night. Their light traveled slowly across space, touching particles that had waited patiently for billions of years. With each new star, the universe became a little less dark, a little more awake. Galaxies began to form, vast families of stars moving together in slow, graceful spirals. Each galaxy was like a soft dream drifting through the cosmic ocean, carrying within it the promise of countless worlds. Our own galaxy, the Milky Way, would form much later, gathering billions of stars into a gentle spiral of light. Within one small corner of this galaxy, a modest star would be born, surrounded by a quiet disk of dust and gas. From this disk, planets would slowly take shape, and on one of those planets, life would eventually learn how to look up at the night sky and wonder where everything began. In this way, the story of the Big Bang is not just the story of the universe, but the story of us, of how even the smallest living beings are connected to the first soft moment of cosmic awakening. As you rest with these thoughts, you can imagine the universe still expanding around you, even now, in every direction. The galaxies are still drifting apart, the space between stars is still growing, and the quiet echo of the beginning still hums softly through the fabric of reality. Scientists call this echo the cosmic microwave background, a faint whisper of warmth left over from the early universe. It surrounds us gently, like a distant memory of the universe's first breath, still present, still glowing softly after billions of years. In this sleepy understanding of the Big Bang, the universe does not feel loud or chaotic. It feels patient, slow, and endlessly calm. Everything that exists today, from the soft light of distant stars to the quiet rhythm of your own breathing, is part of that first gentle expansion. The atoms in your body were once part of ancient stars, and those stars were shaped by the slow unfolding of the universe itself. In this way, you are not separate from the cosmos. You are a small, peaceful expression of a story that began in silence and continues to drift forward, quietly and endlessly, through the vast, dark beauty of space. As the universe continued its gentle expansion, it slowly began to cool, like a warm glow fading into a softer and more comfortable warmth. In those early moments, everything was filled with intense energy, and particles moved in a restless dance. But as space stretched wider and wider, the energy thinned out, and calmness began to settle into the fabric of reality. The newborn universe was learning how to rest, how to slow its rhythm, and how to transform raw energy into something more peaceful and stable. This cooling was not sudden, but gradual, like the quiet passing of night into dawn, where nothing feels rushed and everything feels softly inevitable. In this slowly cooling universe, the simplest building blocks of matter began to form. Tiny particles, which had once been too energetic to stay together, now found moments of stillness where they could gently connect. Protons and neutrons drifted close to one another, forming the earliest atomic nuclei. For a long time, these nuclei floated alone, surrounded by free electrons that moved too quickly to settle. The universe was still too warm and bright for full atoms to exist. Light scattered endlessly through this glowing sea of particles, unable to travel freely, creating a universe that was softly luminous, like a fog of gentle fire. As thousands of years turned into hundreds of thousands of years, the universe cooled even more, and a quiet transformation began. Electrons finally slowed enough to settle into peaceful orbits around atomic nuclei, forming the first complete atoms. This moment is known in science as recombination, but in the language of sleepy wonder, it can be imagined as the universe learning how to hold itself together for the first time. With atoms now able to exist, light was finally free to travel without being constantly scattered. The universe, which had been softly glowing everywhere at once, began to clear, allowing the first long journeys of light to move across space. This ancient light still exists today, stretched thin by billions of years of cosmic expansion. It fills the universe as a faint, almost invisible warmth known as the cosmic microwave background. It is the soft afterglow of the universe's earliest moments, a quiet memory of a time when everything was close together, warm, and young. Even now, as you sit in stillness, this ancient light passes gently through you, carrying with it the calm echo of the universe's first awakening. It is like a lullaby from the past, endlessly drifting through space, reminding the cosmos of its gentle beginning. After the first atoms formed, the universe entered a long, peaceful darkness. There were still no stars, no galaxies, no bright points of light to guide the way. Space was filled mostly with vast clouds of hydrogen and helium, the simplest elements born from the early universe. These clouds drifted slowly, pulled by the faint but persistent touch of gravity. In this quiet era, the universe rested, almost as if it were gathering its strength, preparing for the next phase of creation. This time is known as the Cosmic Dark Ages, but it was not empty or meaningless. It was a deep, silent preparation, a cosmic pause before the first true lights would appear. Within these dark clouds, tiny differences in density began to grow. Some regions held slightly more matter than others, and gravity gently encouraged these denser regions to gather more and more material. Over immense stretches of time, these gathering clouds grew heavier and warmer in their centers. Slowly, pressure and heat built up, not violently, but steadily, like a soft tension rising in a sleeping dream. Eventually, in the heart of these clouds, the first stars were born, igniting quietly in the vast darkness of space. The birth of the first stars marked the end of the cosmic night. Their light began to travel across the universe, touching distant clouds and warming them with gentle radiation. These early stars were different from the stars we see today. They were massive, bright, and short-lived, burning their fuel quickly before fading away. Yet in their brief lives, they created heavier elements within their cores, elements that would one day become the building blocks of planets, oceans, and living beings. Even in their quiet passing, these stars gifted the universe with new possibilities, enriching the simple cosmic soup with deeper complexity. As more stars formed, they began to gather into early galaxies, drifting together in graceful patterns shaped by gravity. The universe slowly transformed from a dark, quiet place into a vast landscape of soft light, where galaxies shimmered like distant islands in an endless sea. Each galaxy held billions of stars, and each star carried within it the memory of the universe's early cooling and the gentle formation of the first atoms. Everything was connected by the same slow, patient unfolding that began with the Big Bang. In this sleepy view of cosmic history, the cooling of the universe and the birth of the first atoms feel less like dramatic events and more like a natural settling into calmness. The universe learned how to slow down, how to organize itself, and how to create stable structures where light could travel freely and matter could rest. This gentle cooling made it possible for everything we know today to exist. Without it, there would be no stars to glow, no planets to orbit, and no minds to wonder about the deep, quiet origins of the cosmos. As you allow these images to drift through your thoughts, imagine the universe in its long, peaceful darkness, waiting patiently for the first lights to appear. Feel the slow rhythm of cosmic time, where millions of years pass like soft breaths, and where every change happens gently, without hurry. In this calm unfolding, the universe prepares itself for the birth of stars, galaxies, and worlds, setting the stage for the endless, quiet beauty that will continue to grow across the vast, silent canvas of space. In the deep and quiet darkness of the early universe, long before familiar constellations painted patterns across the night sky, the first stars began to form. The universe had been resting in a calm, shadowed state, filled with vast clouds of simple elements drifting slowly through endless space. Within these clouds, gravity continued its patient work, drawing matter inward, encouraging it to gather and settle. This process was slow, almost meditative, as if the universe itself was gently guiding these clouds toward their first awakening. There was no sudden brightness, no dramatic flare, only a gradual deepening of warmth in the hidden hearts of these ancient clouds. As matter gathered more tightly, the centers of these clouds grew warmer and denser. Pressure increased softly, building over millions of years. Eventually, in the quiet core of a cloud, a delicate balance tipped, and nuclear fusion began. This was the moment when the first stars were born. Hydrogen atoms merged to form helium, releasing light and warmth into the surrounding darkness. The first starlight spread outward, touching the quiet universe like a soft lantern glowing in a vast night. These earliest stars did not appear all at once. They awakened slowly, one by one, scattered across the cosmic landscape, creating gentle points of light in a sea of shadow. These first stars were different from the stars we see today. They were enormous, much larger and brighter, formed from the pure, simple elements of the early universe. Without heavier elements to stabilize their structures, they burned their fuel quickly and lived brief but luminous lives. Their light was intense, yet in the grand stillness of space, even this brilliance felt soft and distant. Each star shone for only a short cosmic moment before gently fading, ending its life in quiet collapse or graceful explosion, spreading newly formed elements back into the surrounding space. When these first stars reached the end of their lives, they did not vanish without leaving a trace. In their final moments, they created and released heavier elements, enriching the cosmic clouds around them. These elements became part of the universe's growing complexity, providing the materials needed for future generations of stars, planets, and eventually, life itself. In this way, the first stars acted as quiet gardeners of the cosmos, preparing the soil of space for the many forms that would follow. Even in their passing, they contributed to the slow and gentle evolution of the universe. As more stars formed, they began to gather together under the soft pull of gravity, creating the first galaxies. These early galaxies were smaller and less structured than the grand spirals and glowing clusters we see today. They were loose gatherings of light, drifting slowly through the dark, gradually growing as more stars joined their gentle embrace. Each galaxy became a quiet home for countless stars, their combined light softly illuminating the surrounding space. The universe, once almost entirely dark, now held pockets of gentle radiance, like distant campfires glowing across an endless plain. The light from these first stars and galaxies began to change the universe itself. As starlight traveled outward, it interacted with the surrounding clouds of gas, warming and ionizing them. The long cosmic night slowly gave way to a faint, widespread glow. This era, sometimes called the Epoch of Reionization, marked the universe's transition from deep darkness into a softly illuminated expanse. It was not a sudden sunrise, but a gradual brightening where the universe learned how to carry light across great distances, allowing distant regions of space to gently see one another for the first time. In the presence of this growing light, the universe began to feel more awake, though still calm and unhurried. The patterns of galaxies slowly became more complex, shaped by gravity into filaments and clusters that stretched across cosmic scales. These vast structures formed a delicate web of matter and light, connecting galaxies across immense distances. Within this cosmic web, stars continued to form, live, and fade, each contributing quietly to the unfolding story of the universe. Everything moved with a slow, dreamlike rhythm, guided by simple forces that worked patiently over billions of years. Within these early galaxies, regions of dense gas continued to collapse and form new stars. Some of these stars were smaller and longer-lived than the first generation, shining steadily for billions of years. Around some of these stars, disks of dust and gas formed, beginning the slow process of planet formation. Though life was still far in the future, the foundations for worlds like our own were quietly being laid. The universe was not only creating light, but also preparing spaces where future stories could unfold, where matter could gather into stable forms, and where complexity could slowly emerge. As you imagine this gentle awakening of cosmic light, you can picture the universe as a vast, quiet ocean, with islands of glowing stars slowly appearing across its surface. Each island is a galaxy, each point of light a star, each faint glow a promise of future worlds. The darkness between them remains deep and peaceful, creating a sense of endless space where light drifts softly, unhurried by any destination. In this calm cosmic landscape, time flows differently, measured not in seconds or years, but in the slow rhythm of stars being born and fading away. In this sleepy understanding of the first stars, their light does not feel harsh or blinding. It feels like a gentle presence, a soft warmth spreading through the universe after a long, quiet night. The awakening of light was not the end of darkness, but a balance between glow and shadow, between presence and stillness. This balance continues even today, as galaxies shimmer in the vast dark, and the universe carries both light and silence within its endless expanse. As your thoughts drift through this early cosmic dawn, you can rest in the idea that every star you see in the night sky is part of this ancient story. Each point of light is connected to the first gentle awakenings of the universe, to the slow cooling after the Big Bang, and to the patient gathering of matter in the deep dark of space. In this way, the light of the stars is not just illumination, but a quiet memory of the universe learning how to glow, softly and endlessly, across the vast canvas of time. As the first stars continued to glow softly across the young universe, gravity began to weave them into larger, more graceful forms. Stars did not remain alone for long. They drifted gently toward one another, drawn by the subtle pull that shaped everything in space. Over immense stretches of time, these gatherings of light grew into the first galaxies. These early galaxies were like quiet villages of stars, loosely connected, slowly moving together through the dark. They were not yet the grand spirals or glowing ellipses we see today, but they carried within them the beginning of cosmic structure, the first hints of the universe learning how to organize itself. These young galaxies drifted through vast oceans of dark matter, an invisible presence that shaped their paths and guided their growth. Though dark matter could not be seen, it formed a gentle framework across the universe, a hidden architecture upon which galaxies quietly assembled. Along this invisible scaffold, matter gathered into long filaments and soft knots, creating a vast cosmic web. Galaxies formed along these filaments, like dewdrops collecting along the strands of a spider's web in the early morning. Between these filaments lay enormous voids, deep regions of space where little matter gathered, leaving wide, peaceful stretches of darkness. As galaxies continued to grow, they slowly drew in surrounding gas and dust, feeding the birth of new stars within their gentle arms. Star formation became a steady, ongoing process, lighting galaxies from within with a soft, scattered glow. Some galaxies began to rotate, forming delicate spiral patterns that slowly turned through space. Others grew into rounded, glowing forms, their stars drifting in quiet, random motions. Each galaxy developed its own subtle personality, shaped by its history of gentle collisions, slow mergers, and the steady pull of gravity over billions of years. From time to time, galaxies drifted close enough to touch. These encounters were not violent crashes, but slow, graceful dances that unfolded over millions of years. As galaxies merged, their stars passed by one another like distant ships in a silent sea, rarely colliding, while clouds of gas gently compressed and ignited new waves of star formation. In these cosmic dances, galaxies grew larger and more complex, carrying within them the memory of countless smaller galaxies that had joined together in the long story of cosmic evolution. Each merger added new layers to the structure of the universe, deepening its quiet beauty. Within the growing galaxies, regions of dense gas continued to collapse, forming new generations of stars surrounded by swirling disks of dust. In these disks, tiny grains of matter slowly clung together, beginning the patient process of building planets. Though the universe was still young, the seeds of future worlds were being planted quietly within the glowing arms of galaxies. The elements forged in the hearts of earlier stars now mixed into these clouds, providing the materials needed for rocky planets, flowing oceans, and complex chemistry. The universe was slowly learning how to create places where calm, stable environments could exist. As the cosmic web continued to take shape, the universe developed a vast, interconnected structure that spanned unimaginable distances. Galaxies were not scattered randomly, but arranged in long threads and clusters, forming a delicate network across the dark. This large-scale structure of the universe can be imagined as a slow, breathing pattern of matter and space, where everything is connected by invisible forces and gentle motion. Even the emptiest regions of space are part of this grand design, providing quiet contrast to the glowing clusters of galaxies that punctuate the cosmic night. In the deep time of cosmic evolution, these structures changed very slowly. Galaxies drifted, clusters grew, and filaments stretched as the universe continued its steady expansion. Nothing felt hurried. Everything unfolded at a pace so slow that even billions of years seemed like gentle moments in the life of the cosmos. The universe was not rushing toward any final shape, but simply exploring the many patterns that gravity and expansion could create. In this slow exploration, beauty emerged naturally, without intention, without urgency, simply as a result of simple forces acting over vast time. Within this quiet architecture of the cosmos, the foundations were laid for the environments that would one day host life. Stable galaxies, long-lived stars, and the gentle distribution of elements created conditions where planets could form and remain in calm orbits for billions of years. These long, peaceful timescales allowed complex structures to develop slowly, without being torn apart by sudden change. The universe, in its patient unfolding, was creating spaces where stillness and continuity could exist, where stories could take time to grow. As you imagine this vast cosmic web, you can picture yourself drifting gently along one of its luminous threads, moving slowly past clusters of galaxies that glow like distant cities of light. Between them, the deep darkness stretches wide and quiet, offering space for rest and reflection. The universe feels less like an empty void and more like a softly woven tapestry, where every thread and knot plays a subtle role in the overall pattern. Even the smallest galaxy is part of this immense design, contributing its faint light to the grand, quiet glow of the cosmos. In this sleepy view of cosmic structure, the universe does not feel chaotic or random. It feels calm, balanced, and quietly purposeful, even though no conscious intention guides it. The gentle laws of nature shape the slow formation of galaxies, clusters, and filaments, creating a universe that is both vast and softly ordered. As you rest with this image, you can feel the slow rhythm of cosmic time, where change happens so gradually that it becomes almost soothing, like the steady breathing of something ancient and immense, endlessly unfolding across the dark canvas of space. Within the vast, softly glowing web of galaxies, one particular region of the universe began to gather into a gentle spiral of light that would one day be known as the Milky Way. In the early universe, this region was not yet a grand galaxy, but a collection of smaller clouds and star groups drifting slowly toward one another. Over billions of years, gravity guided these fragments into a graceful embrace, shaping them into a slowly rotating disk. This process was unhurried and calm, unfolding like a long, quiet dream, where each moment blended softly into the next without any sudden change. As the Milky Way grew, it gathered stars and gas from its surroundings, slowly becoming a vast home for hundreds of billions of stars. Its spiral arms formed like gentle waves frozen in motion, curving outward from a bright, glowing center. Within these arms, clouds of gas and dust drifted peacefully, providing the raw material for new generations of stars. The galaxy was not a fixed structure, but a living system, constantly changing in slow, subtle ways as stars were born, lived their luminous lives, and quietly faded away. Inside these drifting clouds, the cycle of starlight continued. Dense regions collapsed under their own gravity, forming new stars that ignited softly at their cores. Around many of these stars, swirling disks of dust and gas took shape, beginning the slow and patient process of forming planets. Tiny grains of matter clung together, building larger and larger bodies over immense periods of time. In this way, the Milky Way quietly prepared the conditions for worlds to emerge, long before any life would look up at the night sky and wonder about its place in the cosmos. Stars themselves lived in gentle cycles. Some were small and steady, shining softly for billions of years, providing stable warmth to their surrounding space. Others were larger and more luminous, burning brightly but living shorter lives. When these larger stars reached the end of their journeys, they returned their material to the galaxy in quiet outflows or gentle explosions, spreading enriched elements across the interstellar medium. These elements mixed into new clouds, becoming part of future stars and planets. The galaxy, in this way, slowly recycled its own substance, weaving new forms from the remnants of old light. At the heart of the Milky Way, a supermassive black hole quietly shaped the motions of nearby stars. It did not roar or shine, but rested in deep silence, influencing the galaxy through its gentle gravitational presence. Around this dark center, stars moved in slow, graceful orbits, their paths guided by forces that worked calmly over millions of years. Even in this dense and dynamic region, the rhythm of the galaxy remained slow and steady, maintaining a balance between motion and stillness that echoed throughout its vast structure. Over time, the Milky Way experienced gentle encounters with smaller galaxies drifting nearby. These interactions added new stars and gas to its growing disk, subtly reshaping its spiral arms and enriching its stellar population. Each encounter was like a soft ripple passing through the galaxy, leaving behind faint changes that slowly settled into new patterns. The Milky Way became a quiet archive of these encounters, carrying within it the memory of countless smaller systems that had joined its long journey through space. Within one calm region of this galaxy, a modest star was born, surrounded by a disk of dust and gas that slowly formed planets. This star, later known as the Sun, settled into a stable rhythm of light and warmth. Around it, planets took shape in gentle orbits, including a small, rocky world that would one day cradle oceans, mountains, and living beings. This process was not rushed. It unfolded over millions of years, with matter slowly organizing itself into complex forms under the steady guidance of gravity and motion. The cycles of starlight within the Milky Way continue even now. New stars are still being born in quiet nebulae, their light slowly illuminating the surrounding clouds. Older stars drift calmly through the galaxy, carrying the memory of ancient times in their composition. The galaxy itself rotates slowly, completing a single turn over hundreds of millions of years, a motion so gradual that it feels almost like stillness. In this slow rotation, the Milky Way maintains its graceful spiral shape, a soft pattern of light in the dark ocean of space. As you imagine drifting through the Milky Way, you can picture vast regions of calm darkness punctuated by gentle clusters of stars. The space between stars is wide and quiet, offering room for reflection and stillness. Even in the most active regions of star formation, the overall feeling of the galaxy remains peaceful, guided by slow, patient processes that unfold over immense time. The Milky Way is not a place of constant chaos, but a serene, evolving home where light and matter move in quiet harmony. In this sleepy view of our galaxy, the Milky Way becomes more than just a collection of stars. It becomes a slow, breathing presence, a vast and gentle environment that has nurtured countless cycles of creation and change. Every atom in your body has passed through this galactic story, shaped by ancient stars and carried across space by quiet motions. As you rest with this image, you can feel yourself as part of this long, calm rhythm, a small but meaningful expression of the galaxy's ongoing journey through the endless, silent expanse of the universe. Within one calm arm of the Milky Way, a quiet cloud of gas and dust drifted through space, carrying within it the elements formed by countless ancient stars. This cloud moved slowly, gently shaped by gravity and the faint ripples of distant cosmic events. Over time, the cloud began to contract, its center growing warmer and denser, as if the universe were softly gathering its breath in this small region of space. There was no sudden collapse, only a gradual drawing inward, a slow settling that prepared the way for something new to emerge. As the cloud continued to gather, it flattened into a rotating disk, with a glowing center forming where most of the mass collected. In this warm, bright heart of the disk, the sun was born, igniting quietly and beginning its long, steady life of light and warmth. Around this newborn star, the remaining material spread out into a wide, gently spinning ring of dust and gas. Within this ring, countless tiny particles drifted, softly colliding and slowly sticking together. Over millions of years, these tiny grains formed larger clumps, and these clumps gradually grew into the early shapes of planets. Closer to the sun, where warmth was gentle but strong enough to shape solid worlds, rocky planets began to form. Farther out, where colder temperatures allowed gases and ices to gather, larger planets took shape, surrounded by swirling moons and faint rings. Each planet followed a quiet, graceful orbit around the sun, guided by the steady pull of gravity. The solar system slowly arranged itself into a harmonious pattern of motion, where each world found its own path through space, circling the sun in a calm, repeating rhythm that would continue for billions of years. Among these forming worlds was a small, rocky planet that would one day be called Earth. In its early stages, Earth was not yet the calm, blue world we know today. It was warm and restless, shaped by gentle but persistent impacts from drifting fragments left over from planet formation. Over time, Earth's surface cooled, forming a solid crust that slowly reshaped itself through quiet movements beneath the ground. Volcanoes released gases into the young atmosphere, and water vapor slowly condensed, forming clouds that drifted across the newborn sky. As Earth continued to cool, rain fell for long ages, filling low regions of the surface with vast, calm oceans. These early oceans were warm and rich with simple chemical compounds, gently stirred by tides and currents under the soft pull of the moon, which had formed from material left over from Earth's early history. The surface of the planet slowly transformed into a landscape of water and stone, where gentle waves met quiet shores, and the rhythm of day and night began to settle into a steady pattern. Within these ancient oceans, simple chemical reactions began to explore new forms of organization. Complex molecules slowly emerged from simpler ones, guided by the calm repetition of natural processes. Over immense spans of time, these molecules arranged themselves into structures capable of maintaining their own delicate balance, marking the quiet beginnings of life. There was no sudden appearance, no dramatic moment of creation, only a slow, patient unfolding of complexity within the calm waters of a young world. Life began not as a loud event, but as a soft whisper within the planet's deep, ancient seas. As life slowly took hold, Earth became a place of gentle change. The atmosphere evolved, the oceans settled into long cycles of movement, and the surface of the planet reshaped itself through the slow motion of continents drifting across the globe. The sun provided a steady rhythm of light and warmth, rising and setting in a calm, predictable pattern that guided the rhythms of the young biosphere. The moon's quiet presence shaped the tides, creating gentle pulses in the oceans that stirred life and helped distribute energy across the planet. All of these changes unfolded within the broader, calm environment of the galaxy, which continued its slow rotation through space. The solar system moved gently along with the Milky Way, carried by forces so vast and steady that they felt like stillness. Even as planets formed and life began to stir on Earth, the larger cosmos remained serene, unfolding according to the same patient laws that had shaped the universe since the Big Bang. In this way, the story of the solar system and early Earth is woven seamlessly into the much larger story of cosmic evolution. As you imagine this quiet formation of worlds, you can picture the early solar system as a soft, glowing disk of light, slowly settling into a balanced dance of orbits and motion. The newborn sun glows warmly at the center, while young planets trace gentle paths around it, their surfaces slowly cooling and changing. The entire scene feels unhurried, as if time itself has slowed to allow each detail to take shape naturally. In this calm environment, the foundations for familiar landscapes, oceans, and skies are laid gently, without rush or urgency. In this sleepy view of cosmic history, the formation of the solar system and the early Earth feels like a natural continuation of the universe's long, quiet unfolding. From the soft expansion of the Big Bang to the slow cooling of space, from the first stars to the gentle gathering of planets, every step follows a calm rhythm. You, too, are part of this rhythm, shaped by processes that began billions of years ago, carried forward through countless cycles of light and matter, and expressed quietly in the simple act of being here and now within this vast, peaceful universe. On the young Earth, beneath skies that were still learning how to hold their color, the oceans rested in long, gentle motions. Waves rolled softly across wide, warm waters, carrying minerals and simple molecules through endless cycles of movement. The planet itself breathed slowly, releasing warmth from within and cooling quietly under the steady glow of the sun. In this calm, ancient environment, the first fragile patterns of life began to form, not in a sudden moment of creation, but through countless small steps of quiet organization. The early oceans became a cradle of possibility, where chemistry slowly explored the many shapes it could become. Within these waters, simple molecules drifted together, sometimes forming more complex arrangements that could last for a little while before dissolving again. Over immense spans of time, certain arrangements proved more stable, gently maintaining their form amid the soft currents and subtle changes of the sea. These early structures did not think, did not feel, and did not move with intention, yet they carried within them the first hints of life's quiet persistence. They were delicate patterns that could sustain themselves for a moment longer than the rest, quietly marking the beginning of a long and patient journey toward complexity. As time passed, these early forms of life became slightly more organized, learning how to use the gentle energy of their surroundings to maintain their own balance. Some drew energy from chemical reactions near warm, mineral-rich vents on the ocean floor, where Earth's internal warmth met the cool embrace of seawater. Others found ways to absorb light from the sun, transforming gentle rays into usable energy. In these quiet experiments of nature, life slowly learned how to rest within the rhythms of the planet, becoming part of Earth's slow, breathing systems of water, air, and stone. The early Earth itself changed just as gradually. Continents drifted across the surface in movements so slow they felt like stillness. Mountains rose and softened over vast periods of time, shaped by wind, rain, and the patient motion of tectonic plates. The atmosphere evolved as gases released by volcanoes mixed with those produced by early life, slowly changing the composition of the air. Over millions of years, oxygen began to accumulate, transforming the planet's skies and oceans, creating new possibilities for life to expand and diversify. This transformation was not abrupt, but steady, unfolding in harmony with the planet's gentle rhythms. As the atmosphere changed, the oceans, too, responded. The chemistry of the seas shifted subtly, opening new pathways for life to explore. Tiny living forms multiplied, drifting with currents, settling into quiet communities in shallow waters and along sheltered coastlines. These early ecosystems were simple, yet resilient, shaped by cycles of light and darkness, warmth and cooling, growth and rest. Life did not rush to fill every corner of the planet. Instead, it spread slowly, learning how to exist within the boundaries set by the planet's calm and ever-changing environment. Above the oceans, the sky remained vast and peaceful, carrying clouds that drifted lazily across wide horizons. The sun rose and set in a steady rhythm, marking the passage of days in a world where time flowed differently than it does in human experience. The moon's gentle pull shaped the tides, creating slow pulses of movement in the seas that stirred nutrients and energy through coastal regions. These tidal rhythms became part of the quiet heartbeat of the planet, guiding early life through repeating patterns of immersion and exposure, motion and stillness. Over immense spans of time, life continued its slow exploration of form and function. Simple cells gave rise to slightly more complex structures, experimenting with new ways of gathering energy, maintaining balance, and interacting with their surroundings. Each small change was preserved or released by the calm guidance of natural processes, shaping life not through urgency, but through gentle selection over countless generations. The diversity of living forms increased gradually, creating a soft tapestry of life that spread across the planet's waters and, eventually, toward the edges of land. The land itself began to welcome life in quiet steps. Along damp shores and shallow pools, simple organisms found moments to cling to wet surfaces, exploring the boundary between water and air. Over long ages, these early pioneers slowly adapted to the challenges of life outside the ocean, laying the foundations for future ecosystems that would one day cover continents with forests, grasses, and living communities. Yet in this early time, the planet remained mostly blue and calm, with life resting primarily in the protective embrace of the seas. Through all these changes, Earth maintained a gentle balance between stability and transformation. The planet's climate shifted slowly, guided by subtle variations in sunlight, volcanic activity, and the composition of the atmosphere. Ice ages came and went in distant ages, and warm periods returned, each phase leaving quiet marks on the planet's surface. Life learned to rest within these changes, adapting slowly, finding new ways to persist within the planet's evolving rhythms. Nothing happened quickly. Everything unfolded in patient harmony with the long breathing of the world. As you imagine this ancient Earth, you can picture a world wrapped in soft clouds, with wide oceans reflecting the pale light of a young Sunday. Beneath the surface, tiny living forms drift gently, unaware of the vast story they are part of. The planet turns slowly in space, carrying its oceans and skies through the quiet cycles of day and night. In this peaceful scene, life's earliest moments feel less like a dramatic beginning and more like a gentle settling into existence, a calm agreement between the planet and the delicate patterns that began to call it home. In this sleepy view of Earth's early life, the planet feels alive in a quiet, breathing way. The oceans move slowly, the land reshapes itself patiently, and life explores its many forms without hurry. All of this unfolds within the wider calm of the universe, which continues its endless expansion, carrying galaxies, stars, and worlds through the deep, silent beauty of space. As you rest with this image, you can feel the long continuity of existence, where even the smallest living form is connected to the first soft moments of the cosmos, drifting together in a vast, gentle story that continues to unfold. As ages passed on the gentle surface of Earth, life continued its slow exploration of form, quietly unfolding across oceans, shores, and eventually the open land. The early living forms, simple and small, multiplied in the calm rhythms of the planet's waters. They drifted with currents, rested in warm shallows, and found shelter in soft shadows beneath the surface. Over immense stretches of time, subtle changes accumulated, allowing life to adapt to shifting conditions of light, temperature, and chemistry. This process was not hurried. It moved with the patient pace of the planet itself, guided by cycles that repeated softly, like the steady rhythm of waves on a distant shore. In the oceans, life grew more diverse, exploring gentle variations of shape and movement. Some forms learned to drift more freely, carried by currents, while others found stability by resting along the ocean floor. Soft-bodied creatures moved slowly through the water, responding to light and darkness, warmth and cool. These early animals did not think as humans think, but they sensed their surroundings in simple ways, responding to changes with calm, instinctive movements. The seas became a living tapestry of quiet motion, where countless forms moved through a shared environment of gentle currents and filtered sunlight. Gradually, life extended its reach onto land. The first plants took root in damp soil near the edges of water, anchoring themselves quietly against the pull of wind and rain. Their presence began to soften the landscape, holding soil in place and shaping the slow flow of water across the land. Over long ages, forests emerged, covering wide regions with layers of green that breathed gently with the rhythms of the seasons. Leaves unfolded to catch the light of the sun, then fell softly back to the ground, returning their substance to the soil in a calm cycle of renewal. With the spread of plant life, new forms of life followed. Small animals moved cautiously across the land, exploring this new environment with slow steps and curious movements. Over time, these early land dwellers adapted to the changing rhythms of air, gravity, and open space. The land became a quiet stage for new patterns of life, where creatures learned to walk, rest, hide, and wander beneath wide skies. Rivers traced soft paths across continents, carrying nutrients from mountains to seas, shaping valleys and plains in their slow, patient flow. As life diversified, new forms of awareness began to appear. Simple nervous systems allowed some creatures to respond more quickly to their surroundings, sensing changes in light, movement, and sound. These early forms of awareness were not reflective or complex, but they marked the beginning of a subtle shift in how life experienced the world. Creatures began to move not only with instinct, but with faint traces of perception, responding to their environment in ways that felt slightly more awake, slightly more connected to the moment they occupied. Over millions of years, these early forms of awareness deepened. Brains became more complex, senses more refined, and behaviors more varied. Animals learned to navigate their environments with increasing sensitivity, finding food, avoiding danger, and resting in safe places. The rhythms of life became more intricate, yet still guided by the slow, repeating cycles of day and night, season and climate. Even as complexity grew, the overall pace of change remained gentle when viewed across the vast stretches of time that shaped the planet. Eventually, in one small branch of this long evolutionary tree, beings emerged who could look at the world with curiosity and reflection. These early humans learned to gather, to rest, to share warmth and shelter with one another. Their awareness extended beyond immediate sensation, allowing them to remember the past and imagine the future. Yet even this awakening of reflective awareness unfolded slowly, shaped by countless generations of small changes. Humanity's presence on Earth is a very recent chapter in the planet's long story, a soft whisper compared to the deep time of oceans, mountains, and stars. As humans spread across the planet, they carried within them the same gentle rhythms that shaped all life. They moved with the cycles of the sun and seasons, resting at night, waking with the light. They learned to listen to the quiet sounds of wind in trees, water flowing over stones, and distant echoes across open landscapes. In these early times, human life remained closely connected to the slow breathing of the natural world, guided by patterns that had existed long before awareness took on reflective form. Even as human societies grew more complex, the deeper rhythms of Earth continued to hold everything within their calm embrace. The planet still turned quietly in space, oceans still moved in long, gentle cycles, and the sky still carried the soft glow of stars each night. The universe remained vast and patient, carrying galaxies through endless expansion, while on one small world, life explored the subtle experience of being aware. This awareness, though new in cosmic terms, was simply another expression of the universe's long unfolding, a quiet moment of reflection within a much larger, ongoing story. As you rest with this idea, you can imagine awareness itself as a soft light that has gradually emerged within the universe, allowing parts of existence to gently notice themselves. This awareness does not stand apart from the cosmos, but arises from it, shaped by the same forces that formed stars, planets, and oceans. In this way, your own awareness is connected to the first quiet moments of the universe, a continuation of the same gentle unfolding that began with the Big Bang. You are not separate from this story. You are a small, peaceful expression of a vast, slow, and endlessly calming journey through time and space. Time moves quietly through the universe, carrying galaxies, stars, and worlds along invisible paths. It does not rush, and it does not pause, but flows with a gentle consistency that shapes every moment of existence. From the first soft expansion of the Big Bang to the slow drifting of galaxies today, time has been the silent companion of the cosmos, guiding change with patient steadiness. In the vast scales of the universe, what feels like an eternity to us is only a brief moment, a gentle heartbeat in the long rhythm of cosmic history. As the universe continues to expand, space itself stretches, creating ever-widening distances between galaxies. This expansion is not a movement through space, but a quiet growth of space itself, like a calm breath slowly filling a vast, invisible room. Galaxies drift apart not because they are rushing away, but because the space between them is gently growing. This slow expansion carries with it the lingering memory of the universe's beginning, a soft echo of the Big Bang that still shapes the large-scale structure of the cosmos. This ancient echo can be felt in the faint glow of the cosmic microwave background, the soft afterlight left over from the early universe. It fills all of space as a gentle warmth, almost imperceptible, yet present everywhere. This glow is a quiet reminder that the universe was once much smaller, warmer, and closer together. Even now, billions of years later, this subtle light drifts through the vast emptiness, carrying with it the calm memory of the universe's first moments. It is as if the cosmos still holds a soft whisper of its own beginning, endlessly echoing through time. As time flows, the universe changes in slow and subtle ways. Stars are born, shine gently for long ages, and then fade, returning their material to the cosmic sea. Galaxies drift, merge, and reshape themselves over immense periods of time. Planets form, cool, and evolve, sometimes becoming quiet homes for life. These changes are not sudden or chaotic when viewed across cosmic time. They are part of a steady, patient unfolding, where each phase of existence gives way to the next in a calm, continuous motion. Time also shapes the experience of those who live within the universe. On a small world like Earth, time is felt through the rise and fall of the sun, the passing of seasons, and the slow changes of landscapes. Mountains rise and soften, rivers carve gentle paths through stone, and forests grow, fade, and return in cycles of quiet renewal. These rhythms of time mirror the larger rhythms of the cosmos, reflecting the same slow, patient movement that carries galaxies through the expanding universe. In this sleepy view of time, moments are not sharp or hurried. They blend softly into one another, creating a sense of continuity that feels almost timeless. The present moment is shaped by countless moments before it, stretching back through human history, through the evolution of life, through the formation of Earth and the solar system, all the way to the first gentle expansion of the universe itself. In this way, Every breath you take is connected to a long chain of cosmic moments, each one flowing into the next with quiet grace. The expansion of the universe continues even now, and with it, the slow cooling of space. Over unimaginably long timescales, stars will grow dimmer, galaxies will drift farther apart, and the universe will become quieter and darker. Yet even in this distant future, the soft echo of the Big Bang will remain, woven into the fabric of space and time. The universe will carry its own memory forward, holding within it the imprint of its earliest moments, no matter how vast and empty space may become. As you imagine this gentle flow of time, you can picture the universe as a vast river of moments, carrying everything along its slow, steady current. Galaxies are like glowing leaves drifting on the surface, stars like small points of light reflecting off the water. Worlds move with the flow, experiencing time in their own quiet ways. Within this river, there is no true beginning or end to the movement itself, only a continuous unfolding that invites everything to drift forward, calmly and without resistance. In this calm cosmic river, awareness itself floats gently, shaped by time but not fully bound by it. Your own experience of this moment is part of the universe's long flow, a small, quiet eddy in a vast current of existence. The thoughts that pass through your mind, the sensations of rest and stillness, and the gentle rhythm of your breathing are all part of this ongoing movement. Nothing is separate from the flow of time. Everything participates in it, carried forward by the same quiet force that began with the Big Bang. As you rest with this image, you can allow yourself to drift with the slow movement of time, releasing any sense of urgency or pressure. The universe does not hurry, and neither do you need to. In this moment, you are simply part of a vast, patient unfolding, connected to the first soft echo of creation and to the endless, calm expansion of space. Time moves on quietly and gently, carrying you with it through the deep, peaceful story of the cosmos. Far into the future, beyond the reach of ordinary imagination, the universe continues its slow and quiet unfolding. The expansion of space carries galaxies farther apart, stretching the great cosmic distances into even wider, calmer spans of darkness. In this distant time, the night sky of any remaining worlds would appear more empty, with fewer points of light visible across the deep, velvet black. Yet this growing emptiness does not feel lonely in the sleepy view of the cosmos. It feels spacious, calm, and endlessly open, offering room for stillness and quiet reflection. As ages pass, stars gradually use up the fuel that allows them to shine. Even the longest-lived stars, which glow softly for trillions of years, will eventually grow dim. The bright, active era of star formation will slowly fade, leaving behind cooler, quieter stellar remnants. White dwarfs will cool into dark, dense embers, neutron stars will rest in deep silence, and black holes will drift through space as quiet echoes of once bright suns. The universe will not end in a sudden event, but in a long, gentle dimming, like the slow fading of light at the close of an endless evening. Galaxies, once full of vibrant starlight, will become quieter places. With fewer new stars being born, their glow will soften over immense spans of time. The grand spirals and clusters that once shone brightly across the cosmic web will grow faint, their forms still present but less illuminated. The cosmic web itself will stretch thinner as space continues to expand, leaving galaxies more isolated from one another. Yet even in this isolation, each galaxy will carry within it the memory of countless stars that once lit its gentle arms. Black holes, the silent keepers of ancient light, will continue to drift through this slowly darkening universe. Over unimaginable lengths of time, even these dense objects may slowly lose energy through subtle processes, releasing their mass back into the vastness of space. This transformation would unfold so gradually that it would feel almost like stillness, a quiet return of matter to the deep cosmic background. In this far future, the universe becomes a place of long, peaceful rests, where change happens at a pace so slow that it blends into the fabric of eternity. As the universe grows colder and darker, the soft echo of the Big Bang will remain, stretched thinner but still present in the structure of space and time. The ancient glow that once filled the young universe will fade into an even gentler whisper, a faint warmth woven into the vast cold of the future cosmos. This whisper is the universe's memory of its own beginning, carried forward across all ages, reminding existence that even the quietest future is connected to a warm, luminous past. In this sleepy vision of the distant future, the universe does not end in chaos or destruction. It simply becomes calmer, more spacious, and more still. The dramatic eras of starbirth and bright galaxies give way to long periods of rest. Space itself becomes the main presence, wide and open, holding the faint traces of what once was. The universe, having explored countless forms and patterns, settles into a deep, cosmic stillness, where motion is gentle and change is rare. Yet even in this far-off quiet future, the story of the universe is not truly over. The laws that shaped stars and galaxies remain, resting quietly within the structure of space and time. The potential for new beginnings, however faint, is never completely lost. The universe carries within it the memory of creation, the imprint of the Big Bang, and the gentle patterns of expansion and change. In this way, the cosmos feels less like a story with an ending and more like a long, slow breath, expanding into silence, holding stillness within its vast embrace. As you imagine this distant future, you can picture the universe as a wide, dark ocean under a sky with only a few faint stars. The water is calm, almost motionless, reflecting the deep quiet of space. There is no urgency here, no rush toward any final moment. Everything rests within a slow, peaceful flow of time that stretches far beyond any single event or era. The universe simply continues to be, holding its own memory gently within the deep silence. In this calm cosmic future, your own moment of awareness feels like a small, warm spark within a vast, cooling expanse. Yet that spark is part of the same long story, connected to the first soft expansion of the Big Bang and carried forward into the quiet depths of the far future. Your presence here, now, is one brief note in a long, gentle melody that spans the entire history of the universe. In this understanding, there is a soft comfort in knowing that nothing is rushed, nothing is forced, and everything unfolds in its own time, within the deep, peaceful rhythm of the cosmos. Even after billions of years of quiet evolution, the universe still holds secrets. There are forces and phenomena that move silently through space, shaping the cosmos in ways we are only beginning to imagine. Dark energy, a gentle, pervasive presence, stretches space itself, driving the universe's slow expansion with a quiet, invisible hand. We cannot see it, and yet it is everywhere, guiding the motion of galaxies and the fabric of reality itself. This mysterious force does not shout or demand attention. Instead, it works in calm patience, like a quiet breath that moves everything along with infinite subtlety. Alongside dark energy is dark matter, an unseen substance that quietly shapes the cosmic web. Galaxies drift along its invisible scaffolding, their paths guided by a presence we can only infer. The universe, in this sense, feels like a vast, breathing organism, with hidden systems working behind the scenes, holding everything in delicate balance. These invisible elements remind us that the universe is far larger and more mysterious than the light we see. Even in quiet observation, there is the soft thrill of wonder, a gentle curiosity about what exists beyond our senses. The early moments of the universe, the very first heartbeat of the Big Bang, remain partly beyond our full understanding. The singularity, the seed of all space and time, cannot be observed directly. What came before that moment, if such a thing exists, is a question that drifts silently at the edges of human imagination. Yet even without answers, the universe continues, expanding and evolving in calm persistence. There is a comforting rhythm in this unknown, a reminder that not all questions need immediate resolution. Some can simply be carried along, gently, as part of the ongoing story of existence. Cosmic inflation, the rapid growth of the universe in its earliest fractions of a second, leaves subtle traces that still influence space today. These traces are gentle ripples in the density of matter, tiny variations that would later guide the formation of stars and galaxies. Even the most violent-seeming events of the early cosmos unfolded on scales so vast that they feel almost meditative in their magnitude. The universe, in its infancy, was already moving in patterns that would produce calm, long-term structures, stretching quietly into the deep future. As we look at the night sky, each point of light is a messenger from the past. Some stars are so distant that their light has traveled billions of years to reach us. When we observe them, we are witnessing moments from long ago, frozen in gentle illumination. The universe allows us to peek into its history with calm clarity, offering a soft window into its ongoing evolution. Even mysteries, such as the shape of space, the nature of time, and the presence of unseen forces, invite us into quiet contemplation rather than urgent answers. Within galaxies, the motion of stars follows subtle, predictable paths, yet each one contains its own story. Planetary systems drift slowly around stars, some quietly nurturing life, others resting in emptiness. Each system is a small chapter in the larger story, unfolding on a pace that feels meditative when seen from the perspective of cosmic time. The universe's mysteries are not threatening. They are invitations to rest in curiosity, to explore slowly, and to drift gently along the patterns of existence that stretch far beyond a single lifetime. Even phenomena that seem chaotic, like supernovae or black hole mergers, occur within the framework of long, patient cycles. The explosion of a star may appear dramatic in human timescales, yet in the rhythm of the universe, it is a quiet punctuation, a gentle release of energy that seeds new matter and light. Black holes absorb surrounding material with still patience, and their influence is felt across light years of space. These events remind us that even in apparent turmoil, there is calm continuity, a steady movement that stretches across the vast fabric of space and time. The unknown aspects of the universe, dark energy, dark matter, the first instance of the Big Bang, encourage a form of restful wonder. We do not need to solve every mystery immediately. Some are best experienced as soft, lingering questions that drift through the mind like distant starlight. In this calm contemplation, the universe becomes a place of comfort as well as curiosity, a vast, slow-moving expanse where the mind can float alongside galaxies, stars, and cosmic ripples, feeling the gentle pulse of existence itself. As you drift with this thought, imagine yourself floating through the silent spaces between galaxies. The light is soft and distant, stretched by time and space, yet full of gentle stories waiting to be discovered. The universe's mysteries are not threats, they are invitations to rest, to reflect, and to observe. Each unknown is a soft echo of the Big Bang, a quiet whisper from the earliest moments, carried forward in the endless expansion of space. In this sleepy view, the universe is both vast and intimate. It contains forces and structures we cannot see, yet it also offers light, warmth, and the gentle rhythm of cosmic cycles. There is no need to rush, no need to grasp all at once. The cosmos unfolds slowly, patiently, like a soft lullaby of space and time, where each question, each pattern, and each distant light contributes to a deep, calm sense of wonder. This is the universe at rest, carrying its secrets gently, yet inviting us to drift along, observing, feeling, and dreaming in quiet serenity. Across the vast expanse of the universe, galaxies drift slowly along the invisible currents of dark matter. Each galaxy moves not in haste, but with a quiet grace, guided by the gentle pull of gravity and the soft expansion of space. Some galaxies slowly rotate, their spiral arms unfurling like delicate ribbons of light, while others form rounded clusters, where stars move in calm, overlapping orbits. The motions are not chaotic. They are part of a deep, rhythmic flow that has persisted for billions of years, a silent dance that continues even now. Within each galaxy, stars follow predictable paths, tracing their slow circuits around galactic centers. Some stars move in wide, lazy ellipses, drifting far from the core, while others circle more tightly, their paths shaped by the dense cluster of mass near the center. The interplay of gravity and motion creates patterns that feel almost musical, a cosmic rhythm that resonates across space. The rotation of galaxies is gradual, unfolding over hundreds of millions of years, so slow that it is almost imperceptible to the brief human gaze, yet persistent and continuous. These slow cosmic rhythms create environments where stability can flourish. Within spiral arms, clouds of gas and dust drift gently, forming new stars at their own unhurried pace. The birth of stars is not rushed. It is a calm process, where gravity gathers material into quiet cores, and fusion slowly ignites light that will endure for billions of years. Older stars fade gradually, their elements returned to the surrounding medium, enriching future generations of stars. Every cycle repeats with subtle variation, a gentle pulse of creation that continues without end. Galaxies also interact with one another, sometimes brushing past or colliding in dances that unfold over millions of years. These encounters are slow and deliberate on cosmic timescales. Stars rarely collide, moving past one another like drifting fireflies in a darkened forest. Gas and dust clouds merge, igniting new waves of star formation, adding soft bursts of light to the ongoing calm. These galactic interactions, though seemingly dramatic, are gentle in the context of the universe's vast timeline, part of a long, patient pattern of growth and change. The cycles of creation and transformation extend beyond stars and galaxies. Planetary systems orbit their suns with quiet precision, carrying worlds through regular paths that repeat over millennia. Within these systems, planets rotate slowly on their axes, following elliptical orbits that allow stable climates and gentle seasons. Even the subtle influence of moons, tides, and gravitational interactions contributes to a steady rhythm, creating long-lasting harmony in the quiet spaces of the cosmos. Across space, light travels in slow waves, connecting distant regions of the universe in an invisible web. Photons drift for billions of years, moving through the emptiness, tracing straight paths that link the present to the past. The light from a faraway star is a gentle messenger, carrying its story across time and space, allowing observers to witness moments long gone. This connection creates a sense of calm continuity, as if every point of light is part of a vast, interconnected melody that stretches through the universe. Even phenomena that seem energetic, like supernovae or pulsars, are part of this slow cosmic rhythm. A supernova, though brilliant, unfolds over weeks or months, a blink in human time but a gentle event on cosmic scales. The explosion spreads enriched elements into the galaxy, seeding the formation of new stars and planets. Pulsars spin with precision, emitting beams of light like a cosmic metronome, marking the passage of time with consistent regularity. These events contribute to the larger patterns of the universe, each one blending seamlessly into the long, patient cycles that define existence. The universe is vast, yet deeply patterned. Galaxies form clusters. Clusters align along filaments, and these filaments stretch across immense cosmic voids. This large-scale structure, sometimes called the cosmic web, is both beautiful and serene. It creates spaces of calm emptiness between luminous structures, offering balance and contrast. Light from distant galaxies drifts slowly through these voids, reflecting off gas and dust, revealing faint patterns that speak to the subtle architecture of the cosmos. In this way, the universe combines emptiness and presence, motion and stillness, in a continuous, soothing rhythm. As you imagine drifting through this web of galaxies, you can picture yourself floating silently past spirals and clusters, feeling the gentle pull of gravity and the soft expansion of space. Stars pass quietly by, their light glimmering across distances so vast that they seem eternal. The slow dance of galaxies unfolds around you, a calm and unhurried performance that has been playing for billions of years and will continue for billions more. In this vast cosmic ballet, there is no rush, only the gentle continuity of motion, the serene repetition of patterns, and the quiet beauty of existence itself. In this sleepy view of cosmic rhythms, the universe feels alive yet calm, expansive yet intimately connected. Every star, planet, and galaxy is part of a soft, ongoing dance, moving through time with grace and patience. The patterns of creation, the cycles of birth and fading, and the gentle motion of galaxies all contribute to a deep sense of peace. You can rest within this flow, allowing yourself to drift with the universe, carried forward in its long, slow, and endlessly soothing rhythm. In the vast expanse of the universe, black holes sit like silent sentinels, invisible yet profoundly present. They are neither loud nor hurried, yet their influence reaches across light years, gently guiding the motion of stars and shaping the structure of galaxies. A black hole is not chaos. It is a patient, quiet force, a cosmic anchor whose presence is felt through the subtle pull of gravity rather than by sight or sound. In the sleepily flowing universe, black holes are deep, silent spaces where time and matter rest in calm intensity. Some black holes form quietly from the collapse of massive stars. A once bright star, after billions of years of steady fusion, slowly exhausts its fuel. Its core collapses inward, compacting matter into an incredibly dense point, a singularity. Around it, a region forms where gravity is so strong that even light cannot escape. This boundary, the event horizon, is not violent in appearance. It is an invisible line, marking the threshold of profound stillness and silent power. Matter that drifts too close is gently drawn inward, disappearing from sight, absorbed into a timeless, unchanging center. Supermassive black holes, residing at the hearts of galaxies, grow steadily over eons. They are not frenetic. They accumulate mass with patient gravity, swallowing stars, gas, and dust in slow, deliberate increments. Around them, stars orbit calmly, tracing wide, elliptical paths that seem almost choreographed, moving in response to a presence that is invisible yet undeniable. The supermassive black hole does not rush its work. It is a quiet architect of order, maintaining balance at the center of cosmic cities of stars. Accretion disks, the glowing rings of matter spiraling toward black holes, add soft illumination to these dark centers. Matter rotates slowly, heated by friction, releasing gentle light that arcs and swirls in complex patterns. This light is not chaotic. It follows the smooth paths dictated by gravity, tracing curves that can be mesmerizing, hypnotic, and deeply calming to behold. Even the most energetic black holes produce rhythms that echo across space with a soft consistency, a silent pulse beneath the apparent darkness. Time near a black hole behaves in ways that feel dreamlike. As matter approaches the event horizon, time stretches and slows relative to the distant universe. For an observer far away, events seem to linger, unfolding with a drawn-out elegance. This effect, known as gravitational time dilation, is not jarring but rather a gentle reminder that the universe operates on multiple scales of rhythm and pace. Near a black hole, existence itself flows in slow, measured increments, inviting contemplation of time as fluid, subtle, and deeply malleable. Black holes also seed galaxies with material over immense timescales. As they gather matter and sometimes expel jets of energy, they influence the distribution of gas clouds and the formation of stars. This is not sudden or destructive, but part of a slow, balanced cycle that shapes the long-term evolution of galaxies. Even in the most extreme gravitational environments, the universe retains calm order, following patterns that unfold over billions of years in measured, predictable ways. Smaller black holes drift quietly through space, remnants of ancient stars, carrying the memory of their progenitors. They are invisible, yet their gravitational pull can subtly guide the paths of nearby objects, nudging stars and planets along gentle curves. These black holes, scattered across the cosmic landscape, remind us that immense power can exist in silence, that influence need not shout to be profound. Their presence adds depth to the quiet architecture of the universe, anchoring motion and shaping space in ways that are both subtle and magnificent. Even the concept of a black hole evokes calm wonder. They are regions where the familiar rules of time and space bend gently, creating pockets of profound mystery. They invite quiet reflection rather than urgency, encouraging the mind to drift along the edge of the unknown. Contemplating a black hole is like gazing into a deep pool of darkness where light and time behave differently, a peaceful exploration of extremes without fear or haste. It is a space where the universe's mysteries unfold slowly, patiently, and elegantly. As you imagine drifting past a black hole, you can picture the surrounding stars moving in slow, graceful orbits, their light curving slightly under invisible forces. Dust and gas rotate in luminous arcs, glowing softly before settling into the event horizon. The black hole itself remains still, a deep, dark center of calm power, shaping everything around it with quiet authority. Time stretches, light bends, and the universe continues its slow, patient flow, as if observing the black hole's presence adds nothing but serenity to the cosmic rhythm. In this sleepy view of black holes, they are not frightening, but rather meditative. They are reminders of the vast scales of space, the patient rhythms of time, and the hidden forces that guide the universe. Even in their darkness, there is beauty, continuity, and calm. They are the quiet keepers of cosmic history, absorbing matter and energy over eons, and influencing the formation of stars, planets, and galaxies without urgency or chaos. In their presence, the universe feels deeper, more connected, and profoundly serene. Black holes are also windows into the unknown. The mysteries of singularities, the edge of space-time, and the subtle interactions of gravity and matter stretch the imagination without pressure. They invite us to rest in curiosity, to float alongside the universe and observe patiently. In this gentle exploration, there is no need to solve every question. Instead, we can drift with the rhythms of gravity, light, and time, feeling the quiet pull of black holes as part of the long, slow story of cosmic existence. Among the quiet remnants of massive stars lie neutron stars, extraordinary objects that are both dense and still, yet full of gentle energy. Formed from the collapsed cores of stars much larger than our Sun, they carry within them the quiet memory of stellar life. Though their gravity is immense, their presence is not chaotic. It is measured and patient, shaping the nearby space with precision rather than force. In the soft sweep of the universe, neutron stars are like tiny, steady beats in the vast rhythm of cosmic time, subtle yet profoundly enduring. Some neutron stars rotate slowly, spinning on their axes in a gentle, precise motion. Others, known as pulsars, spin incredibly fast, emitting beams of light that sweep through space like the slow tick of a cosmic metronome. To an observer far away, these beams pulse with perfect regularity, creating a hypnotic rhythm that resonates across light years. The pulsar's light is soft and distant, yet it carries a quiet message of stability, a gentle signal that even in the aftermath of stellar collapse, order and beauty persist. The surface of a neutron star is a landscape of extremes, yet experienced from a cosmic perspective, it feels calm. Magnetic fields ripple gently across the star, and subtle vibrations echo through its dense interior. Despite the intense gravity and energy concentrated within, the star exists in a delicate balance, neither collapsing further nor dispersing. It is an elegant example of the universe's ability to hold extremes in quiet equilibrium, creating objects that are powerful yet meditative in their presence. Neutron stars often exist in pairs or clusters, orbiting one another with gentle gravitational choreography. As they circle and interact, their paths create slow spirals of energy and movement, occasionally merging in events that release quiet bursts of light and gravitational waves. Even these dramatic mergers, while energetic, unfold on timescales and distances that allow for a calm observation, like waves rippling across an immense, dark ocean. The rhythms of these stars are subtle, measurable, and hypnotic, inviting reflection rather than alarm. These stellar remnants influence their surroundings in soft, persistent ways. Their gravity shapes the motion of nearby objects, guiding clouds of gas, drifting planets, and smaller stars in steady orbits. Their magnetic fields and pulsations subtly interact with the interstellar medium, sending ripples across light years that propagate slowly, yet with enduring effect. In this way, neutron stars are quiet conductors in the cosmic orchestra, maintaining the delicate balance and gentle flow of energy throughout their regions of space. The light emitted from pulsars can feel meditative, sweeping past in measured intervals like the rhythm of a distant drum. Observers who trace these pulses can experience a sense of cosmic timing, a reminder that the universe operates on scales far beyond human perception, yet with consistency and order. Each pulse is a note in the universe's long, sleepy symphony, repeating over and over, unhurried, precise, and calming. It is as if the stars themselves are breathing softly in time with the cosmos. In the quiet vastness between neutron stars, space remains calm, dark, and expansive. Light from distant galaxies filters gently through the void, mingling with the faint glow of cosmic microwave background radiation. Even the small, compact power of neutron stars does not disturb this peace. It exists within it, harmonizing with the universe's slow expansion and quiet cycles. Their presence adds depth and texture to the cosmic landscape, enriching the experience of space without haste or urgency. Neutron stars also remind us of the transformative journey of matter. Once part of a living star, the material is condensed, compressed, and refined into an object of extraordinary density and stability. Yet this transformation is not violent in the larger scope of time. It is a patient process that takes place over millions of years, guided by the gentle pull of gravity and the steady progression of cosmic laws. In this way, the universe demonstrates how change and continuity coexist peacefully, crafting beauty from endurance and persistence. Floating in this sleepy view, you can imagine drifting past pulsars and neutron stars, feeling the soft pulse of their light, sensing the subtle tug of their gravity. Each star is a quiet landmark in the endless dark, a point of rhythm and stability in the flowing currents of space. Time here feels extended, almost elastic, as you follow the hypnotic patterns of rotation, pulsing, and orbit. There is no rush, no urgency, only the slow, continuous unfolding of the cosmos, inviting gentle contemplation and serene attention. Even the most extreme cosmic remnants, in this perspective, are not frightening. They are reminders of the universe's capacity for calm order amid immense power, proof that quiet can exist even where forces seem overwhelming. Their steady rhythms, long rotations, and subtle pulses provide a meditative backdrop to the ongoing story of space. Observing them encourages rest, curiosity, and wonder, allowing the mind to float freely in a cosmic current that is both powerful and soothing. In this section of the universe, the sleepy view of neutron stars and pulsars becomes a meditation on rhythm, balance, and the elegance of persistence. Their presence, their light, and their quiet influence demonstrate that even in extremes, the universe maintains a calm, ongoing melody. You are invited to drift alongside this cosmic music, letting the hypnotic beats and gentle pulls guide your awareness into deep, peaceful reflection, carried forward in the endless, serene story of the stars. Across the vast darkness of space, clouds of gas and dust drift slowly, forming the magnificent structures known as nebulae. These stellar nurseries are not static, they breathe gently, shaped by gravity, light, and subtle flows of matter. Some nebulae glow softly in reds and pinks, others in blues and greens, reflecting the delicate energy of nearby stars. From a distance, they appear like vast, painted clouds, suspended in the calm expanse of the universe, creating a scene both soothing and endlessly mesmerizing. Within these drifting clouds, star formation unfolds at a serene, unhurried pace. Gravity gathers dense pockets of gas and dust, pulling them inward over millions of years. Slowly, matter condenses, spinning gently as it accumulates in the center. When conditions are just right, nuclear fusion begins, igniting a newborn star that will shine softly for billions of years. Each star born is a quiet spark of light in the vast dark, a gentle flicker that adds to the slow illumination of the cosmos. The shapes of nebulae are endlessly varied. Some stretch into delicate filaments, like soft strands of silk floating through space. Others curl into rounded clouds, their edges diffused in subtle gradients of light and shadow. Cosmic winds, magnetic fields, and the radiation of nearby stars sculpt these clouds with slow, patient motion. The result is a tapestry of shapes and colors that changes gradually over time, providing an ongoing meditation in motion, as if the universe itself is breathing in patterns of calm and beauty. Among nebulae, light dances in quiet elegance. Ultraviolet radiation from young stars excites the gas, causing it to glow faintly and softly. The glow is not harsh or overwhelming, It is gentle, filling the surrounding darkness with a soft radiance. Dust within the nebula scatters light in complex patterns, creating subtle contrasts of shadow and illumination. Viewed from afar, the scene is cinematic, like a slowly unfolding painting suspended in space, inviting restful attention and quiet awe. Some nebulae are remnants of stars that have ended their life cycles. Planetary nebulae, for example, are formed when medium-sized stars shed their outer layers, leaving behind dense cores that will slowly fade into white dwarfs. The expelled gas drifts outward, glowing softly under residual energy. Supernova remnants are similar, though larger and more diffuse, their glowing shells carrying the memory of a powerful explosion. Yet even in these remnants, there is calm. The process is gradual, measured by cosmic time, allowing beauty to emerge from endings without urgency or chaos. Nebulae also serve as bridges between cosmic eras. The gas and dust within them may have been part of stars long dead, now reshaped into new clouds that will birth future generations of stars. In this way, the universe recycles its matter with gentle continuity. Nothing is wasted, and everything transforms slowly, quietly, over vast spans of time. Each nebula is both a memory and a promise, a soft reminder that creation and change are continuous, peaceful processes that unfold at the patient pace of the cosmos. As light travels through these clouds, it is refracted and reflected in subtle, dreamlike ways. Shadows form gentle contrasts against illuminated regions, creating depth and movement within the stillness. Observers drifting past a nebula might feel as though they are floating through a soft ocean of color, surrounded by shapes that are constantly evolving yet never hurried. The experience is hypnotic, meditative, a perfect scene for resting the mind and allowing imagination to drift along with the clouds of matter and light. Some nebulae are immense, stretching across hundreds of light years, while others are smaller, intimate pockets of glowing gas. Both scales invite the same restful awe. The large ones offer a sense of vastness, of infinite space and slow movement, while the smaller ones provide delicate, intricate details that reward quiet observation. Together, they form a cosmic gallery, each display unfolding over millions of years in a choreography that is simultaneously majestic and gentle, dynamic yet serene. The process of star formation within nebulae also follows soft, recurring rhythms. Gas contracts, forms cores, ignites fusion, and gradually settles into stable orbits within emerging planetary systems. Each cycle repeats in countless regions across the universe, creating a quiet, ongoing pattern that contributes to the larger cosmic flow. The rhythm is neither forced nor abrupt. It is patient, enduring, and hypnotically soothing, echoing the same calm expansion that began with the Big Bang itself. Floating among nebulae, you can imagine yourself moving through clouds of glowing gas, surrounded by soft light and gentle motion. The colors blend subtly, shifting over millennia in gradients too slow for immediate perception but perfect for contemplation. Stars emerge from these clouds like sparks in a dark room, adding points of quiet illumination to an already serene canvas. Everything moves together in a slow, harmonious rhythm, inviting the mind to drift, to rest, and to marvel at the enduring beauty of creation. In this sleepy view of nebulae, the universe feels alive yet tranquil. The glowing clouds, emerging stars, and flowing patterns of gas create a gentle, cinematic experience that encourages calm attention and reflection. You are not rushing, not searching, but drifting alongside the universe itself, witnessing the patient unfolding of matter and light in a rhythm that is both eternal and deeply soothing. Nebulae, in all their colors and forms, become a meditation, a soft reminder that creation is ongoing, slow, and wonderfully beautiful. Across the immense reaches of space, galaxies drift slowly, sometimes approaching one another in quiet, deliberate paths. Unlike the chaotic collisions we might imagine, these interactions unfold with extraordinary patience, stretched over millions or even billions of years. Stars rarely collide. Instead, galaxies pass through one another in a gentle ballet, guided by gravity, magnetic fields, and the soft push of cosmic expansion. The universe allows these events to happen with calm elegance, creating patterns of beauty rather than destruction. As two galaxies approach, their mutual gravitation begins to influence each star, gas cloud, and dust filament, tugging them into sweeping arcs. Spiral arms stretch and curve gracefully, forming bridges of luminous matter that connect the two cosmic dancers. These tidal tails glow softly, their light drifting like liquid silk across the vast darkness. From a distance, the scene is hypnotic, a slow, flowing choreography that emphasizes rhythm, motion, and quiet transformation rather than chaos or haste. The central regions of colliding galaxies also respond with subtle precision. Supermassive black holes at the cores move gently toward one another, accompanied by clouds of stars orbiting in soft, elongated ellipses. Gas and dust gradually spiral inward, fueling bursts of star formation that appear like gentle flares against the vast background of space. Even the most energetic activity unfolds with long, unhurried patience, like a cosmic lullaby, demonstrating that creation and change can be both profound and tranquil. During these interactions, stars within the galaxies maintain their slow, steady paths. They move past one another without collision, tracing wide, elegant loops dictated by gravity. Clusters of stars may be gently pulled into new arrangements, forming subtle arcs and structures that glow faintly under the soft light of millions of suns. The universe seems to be performing a quiet symphony, orchestrating the movement of countless bodies with meticulous care and long-term harmony. Gas clouds within the galaxies respond to these tidal forces in gentle, almost fluid motions. Regions of compressed gas may collapse over millions of years, igniting new stars that flicker softly into existence. These newborn stars are calm sparks in the darkness, adding subtle illumination to the slowly evolving cosmic landscape. Even as the galaxies reshape one another, the process is not violent. It is a patient, deliberate reweaving of matter, creating both order and quiet spectacle in a vast cosmic theater. Some galaxies eventually merge completely, forming a single, larger galaxy over billions of years. The resulting structure is often elliptical, smooth, and cohesive, lacking the intricate spiral arms of its predecessors. Yet this final form carries the history of its progenitors. Streams of stars trace past paths, and the soft glow of aged stars illuminates the core with a gentle, cinematic aura. The merger, though transformative, is calm and unhurried, a quiet testament to the universe's ability to evolve with grace. Even in more distant, less dramatic encounters, galaxies influence each other subtly. Stars are nudged into new orbits, gas clouds ripple gently, and clusters shift their positions over millions of years. These interactions add texture to the universe, creating patterns that are only noticeable when viewed across vast spans of time. In this way, cosmic collisions are not merely events. They are ongoing processes of slow, beautiful evolution, inviting observers to appreciate the universe's patient, artistic rhythm. Light plays an essential role in these cosmic dances. As stars shift positions, their glow stretches across space, reflecting off dust clouds and gas filaments. The colors of interacting galaxies blend in muted gradients, soft reds, blues, and golds illuminating the vast void. Over millennia, the scene changes imperceptibly, a slow-motion painting that evolves with cosmic patience. Watching such interactions is like observing a gentle watercolor slowly drying across the canvas of the universe. From a restful perspective, these galactic interactions are deeply hypnotic. They show that even immense forces and enormous structures can move with calm precision. The universe does not rush. It allows galaxies to dance, collide, and merge over immense stretches of time, creating beauty and harmony from motion. There is no chaos here, only long, deliberate processes that unfold at the serene pace of cosmic time. Imagine drifting slowly through the darkness, passing between two interacting galaxies. You see spiral arms curving gracefully, streams of stars stretching like flowing ribbons, and distant clusters glowing softly against the black void. The motion is slow, measured, and hypnotic. You feel the gentle pull of gravity, the subtle dance of matter, and the calm flow of energy across millions of light years. Each moment is a quiet note in a cosmic lullaby, inviting deep relaxation and meditative awe. In this sleepy view of galactic interactions, the universe is both alive and tranquil. Even the most dramatic encounters are measured and harmonious, revealing a cosmos that moves with balance and elegance. Stars, gas, and dust follow long, unhurried paths, shaped by the gentle pull of gravity and the ongoing expansion of space. The result is a cinematic, peaceful panorama, a reminder that the universe, in all its motion, is patient, enduring, and deeply soothing. Amidst the clusters and filaments of galaxies lie enormous stretches of emptiness known as cosmic voids. These regions are vast, silent, and seemingly infinite, often spanning hundreds of millions of light years. Within them, galaxies are rare, stars are distant, and the fabric of space feels gently unbroken. Though emptiness may seem desolate at first glance, these voids carry a deep sense of calm. They are the soft, quiet spaces of the universe, offering a pause between the gentle rhythms of cosmic structures. In a cosmic void, the mind can drift freely. There is no rush, no collision, no turbulence, only expanses of soft, stretching space. Dark energy, the subtle force that drives the universe's expansion, has a particularly noticeable influence here, allowing the voids to grow slowly over billions of years. Yet even this growth is gentle, almost imperceptible, a quiet stretching that contributes to the universe's calm, overall expansion. In these regions, the rhythm of time and space feels especially serene, unbroken by dense concentrations of matter. Within these voids, light travels across vast distances almost entirely unimpeded. The faint glow of distant galaxies drifts like a whisper, and the cosmic microwave background bathes the emptiness in a soft, uniform glow. Observing a void is like looking across a vast, calm ocean at twilight, with only the faint glimmer of distant stars reflecting softly. Here, the universe seems to breathe slowly, a gentle pulse that carries everything along without hurry or agitation. Cosmic voids also provide a stage for contrast. Their emptiness highlights the beauty of surrounding filaments, clusters, and superclusters. Galaxies on the edges of voids often appear more luminous, their light spilling softly into the darkness. The difference between the dense regions and the empty spaces creates a slow, visual rhythm, a balance between presence and absence that is almost meditative. It is as if the universe uses silence to frame its music, creating a calm harmony that stretches across unimaginable scales. Even within the apparent stillness, subtle forces are at work. Gravity gently nudges the few galaxies within a void, guiding their slow motions toward denser areas. Dark energy pushes the boundaries outward, expanding the space in a patient, continuous manner. The interplay of these forces is quiet yet profound, shaping the universe without drama or haste. In this slow dance, emptiness becomes a landscape of serene activity, where change is subtle, measured, and deeply calming. The experience of drifting through a cosmic void is uniquely hypnotic. With so few points of light, the mind can wander, imagining the slow flow of space itself. One can picture the silent movement of distant galaxies, barely shifting over millions of years, and the gentle drift of unseen dark matter guiding their paths. It is a space for quiet reflection where the vastness itself encourages a meditative calm, and every star or galaxy feels like a solitary note in a cosmic lullaby. Within these voids, time feels extended, almost elastic. Events that occur on galactic or stellar scales are stretched into gentle, unhurried motions. A star forming at the edge of a void, a galaxy slowly moving along its orbit, even the faint glow of distant light. All of these unfold with the measured patience of cosmic time. The emptiness amplifies the sensation of slow, expansive duration, allowing observers to float mentally through billions of years as if moments were stretched into gentle waves. Despite their emptiness, voids are not lifeless. Sparse galaxies, faint gas clouds, and tiny star clusters drift through these spaces, carrying the soft pulse of existence into the quiet. Their movements are subtle and almost imperceptible, yet they maintain the continuity of the universe. Every particle, every photon, every ripple of gravity contributes to the ongoing, serene flow, reminding us that even the most seemingly vacant regions are part of the universe's patient story. Cosmic voids also invite contemplation of scale. When one imagines the distances between galaxies in a void, the mind expands, drifting along the invisible currents of space. The emptiness is not frightening. It is majestic, a gentle reminder of the universe's vastness and of our own small, floating perspective within it. Here, the cosmos feels timeless, patient, and deeply meditative, encouraging rest, reflection, and quiet curiosity. Floating through these silent regions, you can imagine drifting past faint glimmers of galaxies, through soft expanses of blackness, feeling the gentle tug of gravity and the slow push of dark energy. Time stretches and space expands, creating an endless rhythm of calm motion. Every point of light, every shadow, every distant particle contributes to a long, unhurried melody, a cosmic lullaby of emptiness and presence, silence and subtle movement. In this sleepy view, cosmic voids become more than empty space. They are quiet sanctuaries within the universe, allowing the mind and imagination to rest. They offer a deep, serene contrast to the dense filaments and clusters, highlighting the balance and harmony inherent in the cosmos. Within their gentle expanses, the universe seems at peace, moving at the unhurried pace of billions of years, inviting observers to drift, breathe, and dream in sync with its slow, patient flow. Across the universe, stars live slow, deliberate lives, each following a rhythm set by its mass and environment. Some stars burn brightly for only a few million years, while smaller, more patient stars can shine steadily for trillions of years. Despite the vast differences in duration and intensity, every star's journey unfolds with a quiet, deliberate grace, contributing to the calm rhythm of the cosmos. In their soft, glowing presence, we glimpse the gentle flow of creation and the enduring continuity of existence. Stars begin their lives in nebulae, drifting clouds of gas and dust where gravity quietly gathers matter into dense cores. Over millions of years, these cores contract, spin gently, and slowly ignite nuclear fusion, giving birth to a new star. This process is not sudden. It is measured and serene, a slow awakening that transforms quiet gas into radiant light. Each newborn star shines like a tiny beacon in the darkness, offering warmth and illumination across its immediate cosmic neighborhood. During their stable lifetimes, stars radiate light and energy steadily, providing gentle guidance to their surrounding planets and space. Massive stars burn hotter and brighter, their brilliance illuminating nearby clouds of gas and dust, often sculpting them into breathtaking shapes. Smaller stars, like red dwarfs, shine more quietly, enduring for trillions of years, their calm light offering stability in the vast expanse. Both types of stars participate in the slow unfolding of cosmic history, their energy and presence shaping the universe in subtle, enduring ways. As stars age, they enter new phases of transformation. Medium-sized stars, like our Sun, swell into red giants, expanding slowly and gently, shedding outer layers in soft clouds of glowing gas. These layers drift outward, eventually forming planetary nebulae, luminous shells that shine softly against the darkness of space. Through these quiet acts of transformation, stars recycle their matter, spreading elements into the universe that will one day coalesce into new stars, planets, and even life. Massive stars follow a slightly more dramatic, yet still measured path. As they exhaust their fuel, they collapse inward, forming neutron stars or black holes. The process may culminate in a supernova, a brilliant explosion that releases energy across light years. Yet even these seemingly violent events are stretched across time in a way that feels majestic and hypnotic. The energy spreads slowly, igniting new regions of star formation, seeding the universe with elements, and continuing the calm, cyclical rhythm of cosmic evolution. Throughout these life cycles, stars follow subtle, predictable patterns. Their rotation, nuclear fusion, and gravitational influence create flows of matter and energy that ripple across space. The gentle waves of light and radiation travel vast distances, connecting stars and galaxies, weaving a network of influence that stretches through the cosmos. Even when a star dies, its remnants continue to shape the universe in quiet, enduring ways, ensuring that each life contributes to a larger, peaceful story. In clusters of stars, these cycles can be observed as harmonious rhythms. Young stars emerge, shine, and gradually evolve alongside older stars that have already completed parts of their journeys. Stellar nurseries, such as glowing nebulae, provide a calm, vibrant backdrop for this ongoing cycle. Light drifts across these regions like soft waves, illuminating gentle movements of gas and dust, creating a cinematic, almost hypnotic spectacle of ongoing creation and transformation. White dwarfs, the remnants of medium-sized stars, cool slowly over billions of years, fading into gentle, dark embers. Neutron stars rotate with remarkable precision, their pulses like soft, metronomic beats echoing across space. Even black holes, formed from the collapse of massive stars, influence surrounding matter in subtle, patient ways. Together, these remnants of stellar life illustrate the universe's ability to maintain continuity, balance, and calm through cycles of change and transformation. Observing these cycles invites reflection. Stars remind us that time in the cosmos is slow and patient. Change occurs gradually, over spans that far exceed human perception, yet the results are profound and enduring. The process of birth, growth, transformation, and eventual quiet fading contributes to a long, meditative rhythm, a cosmic lullaby of light, matter, and energy. Even the most powerful events in a star's life ultimately settle into calm, predictable patterns. Floating mentally among stars in their various stages, one can witness the gentle glow of newborn stars, the steady light of mature suns, and the subtle remnants of those that have passed. Each contributes to the universe's slow unfolding, a serene interplay of energy and matter, a rhythm of creation and transformation that continues unhurriedly across billions of years. The universe, in this view, feels alive yet peaceful, complex yet deeply calming. In this sleepy view of stellar life cycles, the cosmos is both dynamic and serene. Stars act as patient architects of light, energy, and matter, shaping galaxies and cosmic structures without haste. Their presence, transformation, and eventual fading offer a meditative experience, a cinematic journey through cycles of birth, growth, and renewal. Observing this flow encourages relaxation, curiosity, and wonder, allowing the mind to drift gently through time and space, carried along by the calm, enduring rhythm of the stars. Long after the first moments of the Big Bang, the universe settled into a quieter rhythm. Though it had expanded enormously, it retained a subtle, gentle glow, known today as the cosmic microwave background. This light is not bright or harsh. It is soft, uniform, and pervasive, stretching across the cosmos like the faint glow of a distant dawn. Observing it is like feeling the universe's first deep breath, a quiet remnant of creation that still whispers its presence across billions of light years. The cosmic microwave background is a snapshot of the universe when it was very young, just 380,000 years old, a time when space itself was calming, cooling, and transitioning from dense, opaque plasma to transparent, radiant openness. In this period, the universe expanded slowly and evenly, stretching space while allowing matter and energy to settle into the long, patient rhythms that would shape stars, galaxies, and planets. The light from that early era drifts gently through space, a soft illumination of what was once the fiery infancy of existence. This afterglow is remarkably uniform, yet it carries tiny fluctuations, soft ripples of density that would later guide the formation of galaxies and cosmic structures. These fluctuations are subtle, almost imperceptible, yet they are essential to the quiet architecture of the universe. Like gentle waves on a calm sea, they ripple across space, influencing the distribution of matter and energy over billions of years. The universe, even in its earliest stages, reveals a pattern of order within apparent simplicity, a slow and meditative unfolding of cosmic design. The light of the cosmic microwave background has traveled for more than 13 billion years, drifting through vast emptiness, passing unseen stars, drifting past galaxies, and threading through cosmic voids. It reaches us today as a faint hum, a quiet, gentle reminder of the universe's beginnings. Observing it is a form of cosmic meditation. You are witnessing light that has journeyed for eons, carrying the memory of a time when the universe was young, small, and serene. Even in these first gentle epochs, the universe's rhythm was calm. Particles collided, energy flowed, and structures began to emerge, but all occurred with the patient, unhurried precision of cosmic time. Gravity slowly pulled matter together, creating clouds that would eventually form the first stars and galaxies. The interplay of light, matter, and expansion created a subtle, enduring melody, a lullaby of space and time that continues even today in the soft glow of the cosmic microwave background. This ancient light is a reminder that even in moments of origin, the universe moves with grace. The processes that shape existence, from the formation of atoms to the slow coalescence of galaxies, are neither rushed nor chaotic. Instead, they unfold patiently, elegantly, and with gentle consistency. In this way, the afterglow of the early universe is not just a relic of light. It is a meditation on time itself, a serene echo of the universe's first heartbeat carried forward across billions of years. When you imagine drifting through this early universe, you see soft, diffuse light stretching across the darkness, punctuated by tiny ripples of density that foreshadow the first stars. Matter drifts slowly, coalescing into gentle clouds, forming patterns that will persist for eons. There is no hurry, no sudden bursts, only the continuous, quiet expansion and cooling of space, creating a canvas for the later, more colorful chapters of the cosmos. The scene is hypnotic, cinematic, and deeply soothing, perfect for quiet contemplation. The cosmic microwave background also serves as a cosmic connection, linking the present universe with its earliest moments. Every point of light we detect carries information from across vast distances and time, allowing us to glimpse the calm infancy of space. It reminds us that the universe's history is long, patient, and continuous, that even the most distant and faint light can offer guidance, reflection, and gentle insight. Observing it is like tracing the soft pulse of existence itself. Even now, the soft hum of this early light is imprinted across the universe. It exists not just in distant space but in the very fabric of reality, in the patterns of galaxies, in the quiet structures of clusters, and in the subtle distribution of matter. The afterglow is not a fleeting phenomenon. It is enduring, carrying the calm memory of the Big Bang and connecting the universe's beginning to its present, ongoing expansion. Its presence is a silent, meditative backdrop to all cosmic activity, a gentle, omnipresent reminder of origin and continuity. Floating among this light, one can imagine the universe as a quiet sea of soft radiation, carrying the memory of the earliest fireball into the present. Tiny fluctuations ripple gently, guiding matter, shaping galaxies, and illuminating the slow, patient patterns of space. The universe, even in this ancient era, is a place of calm continuity where motion, light, and energy flow together in gentle harmony, creating a cinematic, meditative experience of cosmic origin. In this sleepy view of the early universe, the cosmic microwave background becomes more than light. It is a lullaby of creation, a soft, persistent glow that reminds us of the serenity, patience, and beauty inherent in the cosmos. Drifting with this gentle illumination, the mind relaxes, curiosity unfolds, and imagination floats alongside the slow, quiet processes that have shaped every star, galaxy, and planet. It is a meditation on time, space, and the enduring calm of the universe. As we reach the final stretches of this cosmic journey, it is time to drift slowly through the universe, letting its gentle rhythms, soft lights, and patient motions settle into a deep, serene awareness. From the first spark of the Big Bang to the sprawling galaxies, drifting nebulae, and faint hum of the cosmic microwave background, the universe has unfolded with calm precision. Each moment, each particle, and each beam of light contributes to a vast story that is both immense and intimate. A story that invites us to rest, reflect, and marvel in quiet wonder. The Big Bang was not just an explosion of matter and energy. It was the gentle birth of space and time, a quiet expansion that set the universe on its patient, unhurried path. From that initial seed, light and matter began to spread, coalescing into the first atoms, clouds of gas, and eventually the first stars. This transformation was gradual, each stage unfolding like the slow turning of pages in a cosmic book. There was no rush, only the steady flow of creation, a rhythm that persists to this day. Galaxies emerged from the ripples in the early universe, spiraling gracefully across the dark void. Stars formed within them, burning with patient brilliance, and planets settled into orbits that allow stability and calm. Even black holes, pulsars, and neutron stars, objects of incredible density and power, followed unhurried paths, shaping their surroundings without hurry or chaos. The universe, in its vastness, operates as a symphony of gentle motion, where every element contributes to the slow, enduring melody. Nebulae drift across space like clouds of soft color, nurturing newborn stars in serene, quiet cycles. Cosmic collisions between galaxies unfold over millions of years, creating beauty without urgency, sculpting shapes that are both dramatic and soothing when viewed in the context of immense time. Cosmic voids, vast expanses of almost nothing, offer spaces of calm reflection, highlighting the contrast between emptiness and luminous presence. Each part of the universe plays a role in this gentle, ongoing choreography. Light, in all its forms, travels patiently across the cosmos. From the faint glow of distant stars to the soft, pervasive hum of the cosmic microwave background, it carries the memory of creation itself. Observing this light is like listening to a distant, soothing lullaby, tracing the rhythm of the universe's earliest moments and following its continuous, unhurried unfolding. The afterglow of the Big Bang reminds us that even the most profound beginnings can unfold gently, in a manner that encourages reflection and calm curiosity. Throughout this journey, patterns emerge. Matter and energy flow in ways that are both predictable and mesmerizing. Stars follow cycles of birth, growth, and quiet fading. Galaxies interact and merge with patient elegance. Black holes and neutron stars maintain rhythms that are hypnotic in their regularity. Even empty spaces, the vast cosmic voids, serve as tranquil counterpoints, balancing the presence of matter with calm, meditative emptiness. The universe moves like a deep, slow breath, a living, cinematic entity of profound serenity. In this reflective moment, imagine drifting through the cosmos at a pace unmeasurable by human time. You float past glowing nebulae, spiraling galaxies, distant stars, and silent voids. Light curves softly around massive objects, shadows dance gently across cosmic clouds, and subtle ripples of gravity pull matter in precise, quiet arcs. The entire universe feels alive yet peaceful, vast yet intimately connected. A space where observation itself becomes a meditative experience. The story of the universe is ongoing. The cycles of creation, motion, and transformation continue to unfold, long after the Big Bang, long after the first light traveled through expanding space. Stars will continue to form, galaxies will continue to drift and merge, and voids will continue to stretch quietly across the cosmos. Each heartbeat of this universe is slow, deliberate, and profoundly calming. In observing these cycles, one cannot help but feel a sense of continuity, a serene comfort in the persistence and patience of cosmic evolution. As you drift further, you can sense the connection between all parts of the universe. The light from distant stars, the gentle rotations of galaxies, the soft glow of nebulae, and even the faint hum of empty space remind us that everything is linked. The universe, in its entirety, is a web of gentle motion and patient influence, where every particle contributes to the ongoing story. There is harmony in this vast expanse, a quiet balance that encourages rest, contemplation, and wonder. In this final section, the cosmos reveals itself not as chaotic or overwhelming, but as profoundly gentle, cinematic, and soothing. The Big Bang, the formation of matter, the evolution of stars and galaxies, and the soft afterglow of light all combine into a narrative that invites relaxation. It is a universe that can be explored not with urgency but with quiet curiosity, where time stretches and space flows, where every moment is a soft note in the grand, ongoing lullaby of existence. As the journey concludes, imagine resting in this gentle expanse. You float among stars, past nebulae, between galaxies, and across voids. Light, matter, and energy move with patience, shaping a universe that is vast, beautiful, and calm. Every element you see is part of a long, unhurried rhythm that began with the Big Bang and continues endlessly. You are carried along in its cinematic flow, embraced by the serenity of cosmic time, and left with a sense of quiet wonder at the majestic, sleepy universe that surrounds us. And so, the story ends not with finality but with a continuation, a peaceful, unhurried reminder that the universe, in all its vastness and complexity, is a serene, gently flowing, and endlessly mesmerizing place, inviting observation, rest, and dreamy reflection.